Good morning. I wanted to do this video because I've had lots on my mind in the last week or so that I wanted to share about my mindset and when it comes to my sort of fitness, weight, all of those things. I just want to try and unpack a little bit why I feel the way that I do and why sometimes I come across the way that I do. So in 2013 I embarked on my fitness journey, started doing weight training, personal trainer. Over the next 2.5 years I lost 13.5 stone, which the majority of you will know. Amazing achievement, something that unfortunately though it's not something that stays with you every day, and the mind is a complex thing, and what it means is there are, the best way I can put it is you always compare yourself to your best, not your worst. So, if I'm having a bad day, I won't be sat there thinking, oh well, don't worry about it. You lost 13.5 stone back in 2013, 2014. Unfortunately, it really doesn't work like that. So probably a difficult point was COVID, where over that period of lockdown or various lockdowns I started to put weight back on, and yeah, since then I've struggled a bit to find my way. I've done lots of different things, I've made various parts of progress, but it's been a rocky road, a difficult road. However, this week I've had a couple of really valuable conversations which have really helped me to sort of think a little bit differently. And in addition to that, my wife Louise shared an amazing podcast with me yesterday that I spent a couple of hours listening to yesterday evening, and feels like it's opened a number of doors in my mind really about that have helped me to reassess my situation a little bit. So people will see that I'm always open, brutally honest. If it's going well, I'll talk about it and you'll see it in me. You will see it represent itself in some shape. If it's not, you'll see that as well, because it impacts on my general confidence, the way that I am, the way that I talk about myself, the way that I display, the way that I show up every day. So it's really difficult, complex thing. This isn't just my weight, this isn't just the shape I am, whatever it means. This is me. So the way that I feel is, and the way that a lot of people feel, is fundamental to what shows up every day. My mentality has been very much, I can't go back to where I was pre-2013 or 2011 when I was at my heaviest weight, and that has been a real fear factor for me and a bit of a driving force in why the people often see my videos and think, oh, you need to you need to take care of yourself a bit more. You need to care more about yourself. You need to be more kind to yourself. And those are absolutely valid points, and they're really appreciated. However, it comes from a place of fear of going backwards that I think is the fundamental thing that underpins where it's like my default position is fucking hell, I'm going backwards, I can't do this, and then it's almost like I sort of pressing the self-destruct button internally. So yeah, there's an element of that. I think one of the real highlights of this podcast that I listened to yesterday was that it was about the weight loss drug, Ozempic. Really, mind-blowing drug that a lot of people are using, especially in America, lots of celebrities, etc., and it will strip the weight off you pretty fast. However, there are a number of side effects, and the argument in the podcast was really balanced, and that's something that I really loved, because a lot of podcasts can be one-sided. It was very, very balanced and gave you a good feel about the good, the bad and the ugly. So it wasn't necessarily about the drug itself, but it was a lot of the conversation around that really hit me, in terms of, you hear the stats all the time, but I've been fearful for the past, many years, like I said, about going backwards. So probably about 2 years ago, I started to measure my weight in kilograms. It just wasn't something that happened through the gym I was at the time, and I've been afraid to do the equation to convert back into stone. I still haven't done it. It's easy to do, but I'm not doing it. But what I have done this week is, I thought, right, okay, how many kilograms was I my heaviest? How many kilograms am I now? And what does that convert into stone? So just for self-validation, I'm like, have I really fucked it all up? And have I gone back so far that I just want to cry? And the answer is no, which is great. So I'm still, even though I've had years of mental pain and torment when it comes to my weight, self-inflicted for the right reasons, I may add, I'm still down 9.5 stone from where I was back in 2012ish. So that is like a massive weight off my shoulders a little bit, excuse the pun, but it's like I feel I can breathe. And I know it's not all about a number, but unfortunately, and there will be some people who watch this, they will be able to relate, but when you're in a really desperate situation and you have to lose weight for your health, that's your measurement. That, at the start, it's not necessarily about the pictures, the measurements, this, that and the other. don't get me wrong, they're all valuable tools. However, it's like, listen, you need to lose weight, you just gotta fucking do it. And that position obviously shifts over time, and you have to start doing things a little bit differently for your own sanity, really, because it's fucking tough. Like, you know, I beat myself up a lot, and a lot of people find that difficult to watch, accept, but there are very few that understand and can relate and understand why I do that. And is literally, I will not become one of the 90% or 91% of people that lose a significant amount of weight and put it back on. It ain't fucking happening. So when you see my videos or pictures, just all I'd ask is you just remember why I'm doing it. I'm doing it to keep going. I want to live. I don't, and I won't become the victim, and I won't go back. I won't allow it. And it's hard, let me tell you. It is fucking hard. And that's something that this week, there's a comment that's been relayed to me from an individual, and I can't even tell you how much it's fucked me off. Someone should know better, that thinks they know it all. And the fact is, this individual has got zero emotional intelligence, and is fundamentally wrong. For someone in that position to try and take advantage of someone that is maybe struggling a little bit, it's a joke. But listen, it's all good, because my moral compass is strongly on fucking point, let me tell you. So I'm not stupid, and I will not be taken for an idiot. And I can tell you also, I said this in my video the other night, please don't mistake my honesty for weakness, because the facts are, you will not find many people that have achieved what I've been able to achieve, I can tell you right now. And I never speak about myself in this way. That probably shows you how much one comment from an individual has fucking pressed my buttons. And as I speak, I want to maybe one day I'll have the ability to have this conversation with that individual face to face. But right now, I'm not going to waste my time and my energy, because I need it to keep going. And that's exactly what I will do. And all I would ask is, yeah, when you see my videos, trust me, it's not a fucking ego trip. It's not me putting something out there because I think I'm Billy Big Bollocks. It really isn't. It's there because A, I want to document my journey. I want to be able to be proud of like the work that I'm putting in to just keep going. and I want to show people what is possible if you just keep chipping away slowly and consistently. It's not easy, but it's achievable, and you don't need to go down the route of drugs. There is another way. I'm not saying that is wrong in any shape or form, because I can tell you now, I was halfway through this podcast yesterday and I was like, give me the fucking drugs, sign me up. And at the end of the podcast I was like, maybe not, because the difference is, I know, even though it's hard, even though I go through ups and downs, I know that I can do it my way. I can do it through diet, lifestyle, exercise, all of these things, because I've done it and I've managed to keep a lot off for a long time. But it's not easy, but as many people say, nothing in life that provides that much satisfaction is easy. You have to work for it, and when you get there, it opens doors that you would never ever believe were possible. So yeah, that's 16 minutes, 17 minutes. Don't know where the hell I'm going to post this, but there we go. Anyone that's listened, you won't understand how much that means to me, because you, whoever you are, have been a big part of helping me to achieve what I've been able to achieve. Because as those of you that are close to me and have been close to me know, I'm very much about relationships and talking and having conversations and being able to share how I feel, because that keeps me grounded and it helps me to keep going. So thank you very much. Have a fantastic day, and you'll see some more videos and pictures and various different bits over the coming days, weeks, months, because I'm keeping on. I'm going to keep going. Yes, you might get fed up of seeing me, but it's just the way it is. I'm not going anywhere.